Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel today. What's the fuss? Well, today I have for you an Aldi Huntington Home wax melt haul. I hope everyone is doing well, and excuse me, got a little bit of itchiness going on. I know I've said in many videos that I have not, and I haven't, bought any wax melts or candles of any version from Aldi's in many, 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 many months. I can't even remember the last time I truly bought anything. It's been that long. I gave up on them because, first of all, the 3-wick candles, they went down to 2 wicks. I smelled them in stores, and I was not impressed with the scents themselves. I was not also impressed with how strong they smelled on cold either. Watched a lot of people's videos or just listening to people's comments in wax groups, and they were having terrible luck with the change that Aldi and Huntington Home made with their candles, 3 wicks, as well as taking them down to 2 wicks and any other version candles that they had in amounts of wicks. The wax melts weren't doing very well either. The scents were not strong enough on cold, so there was no way they were going to throw once melted and warmed. So I stayed away for a great while. And this past week on Sunday, in their ad, or Wednesday, depending on your Aldi's when they put the stuff out on the shelves, they had some wax melts. Now, these are returning scents. These have been out many times. Not every single year, because sometimes they have a different pumpkin scent or a different apple scent or a flannel scent or whatever. But these particular scents, there's 4 of them. I only have 3 of them. A red hot cinnamon, it's been out many times, even at Christmas time. Like I said, they have different pumpkin ones at different times, like a pumpkin ginger snap cookie and a pumpkin this or that or blah, blah, blah. But these ones here are just generic. They're just generic. The red hot cinnamon, the cinnamon one smells, like I said, it smells of red hot cinnamon. But the pumpkin and the apple one I'm about to show you, I can't speak for the vanilla one yet. This pumpkin is a typical pumpkin scent. All these had it out many times, and they brought it back again. And I'm pretty sure this has been in candle form just the same. Now, the apple one, I definitely know, too, has been out several times. You can definitely recognize these scents. Now, they are generic, meaning they are typical, traditionally, just pumpkin and apple. And that's fine with me. Because I'm calling them traditional, but simple. So, if you're looking for a more complex scent, you'd have to wait till Aldi's brings something like that out, or go to another wax melt company or different stores to track things down like that. But these are just generic, and that's fine with me. I don't always need complex scents. I enjoy them, but sometimes I just want that simple thing. So I'm going to show you what I got. Now, these are $1.89. They're still 2.5 ounces. You still get the 6 big cubes inside. I'd say these are pretty big, this way to that way. They seem to always look a little bigger, and they're pretty thick this way. These are a soy paraffin combination, and they didn't put a whole lot of tons of thought into the label. It's pretty generic, and they added just a little. Well, you'll see as I turn it around. They decided to just put an apple here, and then up here put the block that says Huntington Homes Apple Scented Wax Melts, and just put the apple by itself, not put this over that or that over this like other labels from them as well as other companies. But up here in the corner, we have this little color block here, and it obviously is the color of whatever the wax is itself. In this case, red with white writing, and it says mix and match now. They have mix and match here, and then underneath we have the symbols of the vanilla, the cinnamon, and the pumpkin, and then we'll see some of the apple on other ones. Right up here, it says, mix this apple with, cinnamon, vanilla, or the pumpkin. Right here. Or mix all four together. So you can mix and match any combination you want, or just keep them, single as they're intended, just the same too. But this here is just a typical label. It's not overboard. It's not super thought out a lot. But the wax inside, like I said, is a para-soy blend. And it is a typical red apple skin color. This is strong because it's not even up directly under my nose, and I can smell it should open this. This is a fresh apple. It's a true fresh apple scent. There's like a vanilla in here. There's no cinnamon or spices of any kind. It's a crisp, fresh red apple. You can smell like the skins of the apple, and then of course that sweet apple meat of the apple, the fruit of it, the edible. It also, it smells like you're like in the orchard and you're picking the apples off the tree. That's what it smells like also. This is an exact, and I mean exact. I mean 100% exact. This smells like Yankee Candle's Macintosh Apple, famous fragrance for tons of years that it's been around. That's exactly what it smells like. Now, you can mix these with other scents. You just don't have to go with the mix and match story that Huntington Homes put out here of mixing them. But, yep, and it's nice and strong, really strong in your nose. These are super strong in the package. These are going to do wonderful. So I guess they start maybe listening to the consumer. People putting in their ideas of maybe making the wax melts smell a little bit stronger again and not be so weak on some of them. But yeah, nice and strong. Super, super strong in here. It's going to throw without a problem, I can tell you that. You're going to have hours and hours of fragrance from these 6 cubes for only $1.89. So yeah. And I find that the wax melts, I'm not talking about candles right now, just wax melts. I find that when the holidays come, the season and the holidays, like when we get in the fall, and then we get in like to Halloween and some Thanksgiving business and into Christmas, that's when I think the wax melts are much stronger in cold throw as well as warm throw. And there is the simplicity of just these kind of generic type of scents, is what I'm trying to tell you, which is fine. But then we do get some complex ones at times. Florals and Manny cologne things, they always throw really strong, and I don't really care for a lot of that. But some other bakery scents are kind of on the weak side. It's a gamble with them. So, but this is really strong. I'm telling you, if you like Macintosh apple smell or Yankee Candle's Macintosh candle, this is one to get. So, I didn't go to the store to pick these out myself. I've been kind of under the weather for, we might as well say, all week. My resistance is like down, and I just push myself, but it comes to a point where I can't even push myself anymore. I just gotta rest. Just feel like so extra super tired. I don't know why, but I am. And my husband, he had to run to his therapy appointments and other doctor's appointments, locally here. When he was going to them or finishing from them, he stopped at Aldi's a couple times right before coming home. Back to the house, he picked up some groceries and odds and ends that we needed. Not big hauls, just go in and get a few small articles and, purchase more milk and stuff like that. And I needed orange juice the one day. So, when these were out, he went in the aisle of shame and found these, and he brought these home for me. So he picked me up two in the apple scent. Yep. It's perfect for right now, even though fall is right around the corner, people. But this is still good even now. You can still use this type of fresh, crisp Macintosh red apple type of a fragrance. So he picked me up two of these. I got those. And then he picked me up the pumpkin. Same thing. This is in a pumpkin shade orange on a white background. We have the little Jack B. Littles on here. Little Jack B. Littles. Just says pumpkin, Huntington Homes. Again, we have the mix and match symbols here where we have apple, cinnamon, and vanilla. So you can mix it with the pumpkin could be mixed with one of each of those additionally, or two out of the three, or three out of three, or one out of the three, whatever you want to do. I'm going to be trying these, as they're intended, one at a time. But they're also intended to mix and match. So since you got two of everything for me, one pack I'm going to use just solidly by itself of each of the three fragrances, and the other packs I'm going to intertwine them and come up with so many different, combinations of how they're showing you. But of course you can blend other wax in with these other fragrances that you have from Better Homes and Gardens, Sensationals, Walmart, Swan Creek, and Goose Creek, and whatever you want, okay? So anyway, this one here is the same way. It is in a pumpkin shade. Again, paraffin soy. The little markings that's on there that's like reflecting, this is all oil. See, when I touch it, it goes away. It's oil. It's oil fragrance. It's kind of like sweating. So, yeah, this is a nice pumpkin puree scent. A light bakery cinnamon in it. Possibly a little red hot. I smell a little sweetness of a vanilla. It's a nice pumpkin spice, but it's not overly spicy. It's just enough. Like when you make a pumpkin pie at home. You just make it regular. If you want it more spicy, then you double up on your spices. This is just regular pumpkin spice. It's just the right amount of spices. I can smell granulated sugar in this too. It's like that again, sweet and spicy, cinnamon and sugar. It definitely can get that pumpkin too. I think it's balanced just nice, and I love pumpkin scents, and of course I love apple scents. Um, but I really love pumpkin. I'm obsessed with pumpkin, people. But I prefer it to be kind of like the way this is, or some of the ones that I've seen in Walmart on that. But I don't like it where it's overkill on so much of a heavy overdose of cinnamon and clovenac, killing the pumpkin. I want to smell the pumpkin with the spices, not, more spices and less pumpkin. So this smells really good too. It's really strong. Even after you take this down away from your nose, you can feel your nose kind of still tingling because one, it's the spice of the cinnamon in here, but it is also the oils themselves. They are strong, that they give you that bubbly effect in your nose. That's why I'm telling you they're strong, and they're gonna throw without a problem. And I definitely think they're still worth the $1.89. Now we know that Aldi's has sold wax melts at $1.49, $1.89, $1.79, $1.74, whatever, they decide, but this is still good for a little bit under $2 a clamshell. Nice and strong in here. Definitely is going to throw well. Yeah, I like it. And again, you can mix and match it however you want, or just, do like I'm doing. Save one that's just going to be melted all this way by itself, nothing added to it. And another one where I'm going to mix and match and experiment. So, got two more of those. I got two of these. Hubby picked up two of them for me, of the pumpkin. It's just called pumpkin. And then he picked me up the mix and match. This is the Huntington Home Vanilla. Now, I know Aldi's has a number of vanilla scents, a number of them, and they all kind of smell a little different from each other. Now, this one here is in I wouldn't call it exactly white. It's more like a light cream color, off-white, eggshell, whatever. But up here, it's kind of like a light taupey shade, with the writing being in white, but then reversing it where it's a white background, and then the taupey color is in the rest of the writing. So anyway, again, we got the cinnamon sticks, the apple, and the pumpkin, showing you about mixing it. And right here we just have some vanilla beans and an orchid. And it just says vanilla. And this one here, same story. Again, 2.5 ounces. And they open like this, and this is a nice sweet vanilla. This is a nice sweet vanilla. It is not a floral orchid vanilla. It smells like vanilla beans, the vanilla beans here, as if you put them in a jar of regular everyday granulated sugar, and you put your beans in with that, twist it up, and let it sit in there for a few days, and then come back, and when you open it, you get that sugar smell that sugar is, but then you get that vanilla bean essence from the vanilla beans. That's exactly what this smells like. It has a vanilla bean essence, but then it also has just that regular granulated sugar smell. It almost can pass for a very good vanilla frosting, I would say. Something you can put on the top of cupcakes. There's a little tiny warmth to it, not a larger warmth to it. Just a tiny little warmness, like this vanilla has just a little warmth to it. Almost as if you were baking some vanilla cupcakes, and then when they were just a little bit warm yet, and you might have been in a hurry, you couldn't wait any longer, and you wanted to put some vanilla frosting on them, that's what this smells like. It really smells good. I think this would be good just by itself, not even mixing it with anything else. So he picked me up 2 of these also. I got 2 of these right here, and I passed on the cinnamon. It just said plain cinnamon, and it had a picture of cinnamon sticks. So yeah, these are really good, and he brought them home, and I smelled them, and I'm not taking them back because they do smell really good on cold, strong enough on cold throw. So I know they're going to do wonderful when warmed. Will I continue to buy Aldi wax melts? I don't know. I don't know. I went on a blind buy right now. I just had my husband pick them up. If they sucked, I was going to tell him to take them back to the store. Honest to God, and get my money back. But no, they all smell great. Except I don't have the cinnamon, but I'm sure the cinnamon was a powerhouse. Meaning, where would I get a weak cinnamon? But anyway, these are strong. They're strong, so I'm not returning them. But I don't know what else they have planned, for the many weeks that goes on as we approach fall and the holidays starting all over again. I just have to play it by my sniffer and play it by ear. Hopefully I'll be able to go in the store myself as the time, comes for each of those more and more. If not, my husband will just pick them up. If I don't like him, he'll take them back and return them for me. I can't say because I don't know exactly what they have planned. I also don't know if they're going to continue to try to make them a little stronger like when they first came out many years ago, and they were so good, this company. Huntington Home, and bringing into all these stores. So, I don't know why they had this down period where they were cutting back, and who the hell knows. All I know is they're really good right now. If they could just stay like this with wax melts and improve their candles back to what they once were too, they're going to have a lot of people buying this stuff more like they used to. People will spend as long as the quality is there. So I wanted to bring each of these to you, and that's all I really have for you right now. I've been doing a lot of melting of stuff that I got in Walmart and digging some other stuff out of my stash. Eventually I'll have another wax melt empties somewhere in a few weeks from now. But I've been using up my wax melts. I haven't used much of my candles since my last video. I burnt one candle about a quarter of the way. But I've been, strictly staying to the wax melts. I don't know why it is, but I find the wax melts to be easier sometimes than messing around with a candle. But, especially when I don't feel good. So, I've been using my 20-watt hot plate warmer. It was the Color Me Happy one that Glade came out with many years ago. I find that warmer to be really built well and really does perform well with the heat on it. And the dish is nice and generous. You can put, I would say up to 4 cubes in it. I wouldn't push it any further than that. It's a nice wide dish, but thick dish, and depth in it too. I usually put no more than 3 sometimes. Sometimes just throw 2 in there and that's it. And it just goes for hours and hours. And I love that warmer. But, yeah, other than that, I've been kind of feeling like crap, like I said. Health-wise, I just feel like shit. I don't know why. But, and the hammies are doing great in case anybody wants to know about the hammies. The ones that have been here for the longest, everybody seems to be happy. and healthy. I have no problems. And the two new additions that came a week or a week and a few days ago. Oreo, she's like a bat out of hell going on her wheel all the time. And Lightning, her brother, he's the same way. They just love the wheel. That they each have one in each of their own homes, and they're on it like 24/7. They just go and go. I don't know how they don't get tired out quickly, but they just go on it like a treadmill and keep going and going and going. And they take a little rest and sleep a lot, but they're young, so they're very ambitious. As they get older, hamsters, they start to slow down some. But these two, oh no, no. All you hear is that wheel tick, 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 tick. So each of their wheels, because they each have their own. And don't, they'd be fighting. But they're also babies by weeks, but in their maturity and their lifespan, they're probably about 15 or 16 in human years. But doesn't look like they grew very much in the week and short amount of day. A weekend, was it 2 days? A week and 2 days I have them already. No, they look to be about the same size from head to tail, and from, their belly area. They look to be about the same. I'd say probably I might nose change in a couple more weeks that they're getting a little bigger in size. But yeah, she is such a sweetie. Oh God, Oreo, she is such a sweetie. I pick her out, I play with her a lot of times. I hold her, talk to her, and she just looks at me. She gives me such a serious look on her face. But and I take Lightning out. He gets his turns too. But I just love Hammies, people. I can't tell you how much I really love them. And I dug this shirt out. I never had a chance. Let me see if I can move forward a little bit. My big belly here and my chest area. But this is a Halloween shirt that has, I don't know this guy's name, but he was from the movie, on top, the skeleton, whatever his name is. I had gotten this in Walmart 2 or 3 years ago. I never had a chance to wear it. I don't know, there was so much going on in my life that I couldn't even remember to put the shirt on, for a few days before Halloween, including Halloween Eve and day. And it still had the price tag on it and everything else. And I dug it out of my closet and I thought, well, geez, it's not Halloween yet, but I might as well start breaking it in. But yeah, I buy clothes and I forget to wear them sometimes. Or something's going on in my life that I get thrown off my course, and then I don't even know sometimes what day it is. But yeah, I thought I'd dig it out and break it out a little bit. Maybe by the time it's getting closer to Halloween, it'll be a little more comfortable. Not that it's not comfortable now, but it'll be more broken. You know how you like to wear a shirt where it's been washed several times and dried several times? Yeah, so yeah, I thought I'd take it out. And the back is completely all detailed too. It's not black in the back and just here. It's all around the entire shirt. And it has sleeves that I wouldn't say these are a regular t-shirt sleeve. They come up a little closer, and they're cut more closer in this way and a little longer that way. But they're not the regular sleeve. But I still find it very comfortable, and I'm glad I did pick it up. I haven't been able to wear it. But I broke it out now. Which is also another thing I do. I'm breaking out some of my Yankee Candle Halloween Hurricanes. I'm digging them out of boxes, so I'll have them when the time comes. Not go looking for them, the last minute. And digging out fall warmers, electric ones that I've gotten from Walmart and a few from some other places. I have tea light ones, but then I also have electric ones. I'm digging them out, so I'll have them to display right before the time comes. I don't want to be digging this stuff out the last minute. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, and I'm getting that itchy feeling because I want to get in the fall already. I really do. I'm completely over freaking summer. I've just had enough of it. This is, to me, a very long summer. Other summers would fly by so fast. This one is just like milking itself. And I even dug out one of my cups. This was also from Walmart. It's one of these things that's a changing color cup, and then the lid on here, and then the straws. And this has the pumpkins on because, like I said, I love pumpkins. This was a two-piece set, meaning there was two cups and two lids. The other lid was pink, and the other cup, it said Hocus Pocus, but the damn thing cracked. It cracked. I don't know. It got too cold. These are not made for hot drinks. They're only made for cold drinks. But the ice was so freaking freezingly cold, it actually cracked the cup when I poured soda over the ice in the cup that I don't have no more. That was like this, but they were 2-pack. You can find cups like these still in Walmart when they bring them out, or on their website. You can look for them. You can also go to Amazon and other places. It's just a plastic cup, but it color changes. And this is just the lid that pops on and off. It's not a screw cap. But right now I have some strawberry sparkling water in here. I don't drink seltzer. So yeah, I'm itching for the fall, people. So, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And, like I said, if you're interested in any of the scents, even though I don't have the cinnamon one, check out your Aldi's. Get there. You can even do this if you're doing, you can even purchase them. If you go to the Aldi's website, or the Instacart business, whatever, where you can order groceries for Aldi's online and just do a pickup, you can include the wax melts. As long as your store has them, they can put them in with your groceries, and you can still get them that way if you prefer not to go in and shop on your own. So, yeah, like and share my videos. And the weekend's here again. It is Friday evening here. And I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. And I don't know what we're doing, but we're probably going to be doing something. And I just hope I can get some more strength. I just feel physically drawn, people. I really do. I get rest, but I wake up still tired. I don't know what it is. I take a nap, I'm still tired. Yeah, so if you like the video, like I said, thumbs it up. Share it and like it. And if there's something you want to tell me, leave it down in the comments. If there's something you want to ask me, leave that down in the comments. And enjoy your weekend. And I'm going to sit back and maybe close my eyes for a half hour. Then get up and probably put on some kind of spook movie. That doesn't interfere with my sleep. I can watch the goriest of movies, and they don't play on my mind or keep me up. That's not my problem. My problem is something else. I am just physically tired. Maybe it's just, maybe it's I don't know. Maybe the weather has something to do with it, or maybe it's just the fact that I'm getting older. I just can't take life anymore. I don't know. So, everyone, be good, be kind, keep your spirit up, and I'll talk to you real soon. So long, everybody. Bye-bye.